All right, what are we doing?
All right.
Well, I think we just long rested, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So are we back on the road again?
So yeah, we're somewhere here.
we're on the road
Oh my
again.
gosh, Santa, let's go on the road again.
All right then, performance check.
Let's see it.
Let's do it. Where's performance?
Right.
22.
Wow.
All right.
Do we all get bardic inspiration?
Sure. And then 10 minutes later, it goes away.
Damn. All the giants are neutralized, right?
Okay, so you guys finish your rest there. You guys are traveling along the Evermore Way. And yeah, between a little bit of good luck and Xana's tiny hut, you are unmolested for the rest of the trip. So you will arrive in Everland.
Everland, let's do this.
Oh my lord, help me.
So you guys are arriving at this gate.
To the west.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is huge.
Where's my token? My
Alright.
token.
How do you? I can't.
This is not going to be a token map.
Oh, sadness. Okay. Alright, so are we looking for this guy?
Everland, what we're supposed to do in Everland?
Draw the half orc.
We have to
Bring-
look. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to find that.
We need to find
Uh,
Danavar Tavern.
That's what draw is.
Yeah.
They have a house tavern? For draw, half orc?
Yeah. So is there a guard that we can speak to at the gate and be like, "Hey, we're looking. We come to warn you folks. Can you point us to Danavar Tavern?"
Yeah.
And he says, yes. What you're going to want to do is travel to the center of the city. You'll see a bridge there. That's called the Knight's Bridge. Or the Night Bridge.
I see.
Cross that, stay on the river's edge, continue west until you see some trees, and you should see the sign there for the Danavar's house.
So probably somewhere around here then.
Okay. So we say goodbye to him. I strum my lute really hard. Like, thank you.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess we'll head to the tavern and see if we can find this draw character.
Okay. You see, you make your way, no problem. You get to the area where he seemed to be pointing you to, and you do see the, it looks like sort of like a mug sign with Danavar's house on it. So that seems to be the place.
Okay. Is it an open to public or do we knock?
No, you can go right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go inside and see if we can get. Is there a bunch of people in there, or is it just him?
There's like it's like midday maybe. So
Okay.
there's a few people in there, but it's pretty quiet.
All right. Is one of you folks named Drawl?
And the guy behind the counter will pick his head up. He's a half orc. And he says, "I'm Drawl."
We bring word from Dorathra. From Tribor.
We should probably hand her the
the
badge that
badge,
matches the
yeah.
insignia.
She gave us this badge to show you that we mean well and that we can be trusted. But we came to, warn everyone else that the troll rumors are true, or the giant rumors are true, that they're attacking towns looking for something. So we're trying to spread the word.
Yep.
He says, "Very well." And you hand him the insignia?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so he quickly snatches it up and puts it into one of his pockets in one fell swoop, and says, "Give me a moment." And he steps away, goes behind into some back room, comes back and sets up 5 glasses, and pours some wine into each glass.
Wine?
I'd like to do an I'd like to check those. Just saying.
Okay, what would you like to check?
I want to check for.
So poisonous?
I want to check for poisons or.
Too.
Yeah, can I? I have a detect
Sure.
poison thing. Can I just do that? That's
You could do that. Yep.
All right. So that's a spell slot, I think. Detect poison and
Yes.
disease, so I would mark that off as 3. Okay. So do I detect anything?
You detect no poison or disease.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to check it for anything else?
I
I'm just
might.
looking at it, wishing it was milk.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. So Darathra said that you could provide us with some funds so that we can take on these giants a little bit more better.
So what's the wine for? Why did he give us wine if we just gave him information? I don't get that. What's this
Probably
wine?
to show that he was friendly towards us.
Can I do some other check on this wine?
Oh, you're really.
Well, what do you want to do with it?
I don't know. Like, why?
I'm gonna
Why is
drink
this?
it.
Suspicious.
Fine. All right. I'm not gonna drink the wine. If someone else wants to drink wine, fine. But I don't.
I drink it.
I'll drink it too.
Wow.
I won't
Yeah.
drink.
Maybe
I
one.
glug it.
Maybe one
Sit.
person should drink it first. Okay.
I take Saberwolf's drink and I drink his too.
Okay. Fine with me.
Before you do, the second you drink yours, poof, she disappears.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what? Who?
You.
Xana,
Uh-oh.
All right.
just in the blink of an eye, just gone.
Where did she go? I asked the orc.
To see the hoppers.
Oh.
Is this
okay.
some sort of magical wine that you gave us?
Keep your voice down.
Is
He
this...
gives you a slight nod.
I see. Can I do an insight just to see if he's to be trusted?
Sure. Sure.
All right. I just want to before I drink anything, I want to make sure that this guy.
I mean, the hoppers is what Darathra is part of.
I know, but I'm.
I drank mine too. Did I disappear?
Yeah,
Well, so
I
much
did
for
too.
that.
I guess I'm gone as well.
Yep. So poof, Sunset disappears. Poof, Brenane disappears, and it's just Dragon and Saberwolf sitting at this bar now.
All right. Well, I look
Wow.
at Dragoon. Do you want to do an insight check real quick before we
Oh my
drink?
god.
Sure. I will do an insight check.
Yeah.
I forgot how to.
It's like perception. It's in the same area.
Why won't it? I hate this interface.
You'll get used to it.
It's not letting me see my icon. Okay, whatever.
You don't have an icon.
The thing that put up the character screen.
I can.
It's-
You got it. 17. You got it.
Doesn't seem like he has any evil intentions.
All right. Well, I'll drink the
All right.
wine then.
We both drink simultaneously.
Oh, I should have made a toast.
All right. Well, it was a good campaign, guys. I hope you guys had fun.
Yes. Despite the 17 roll. Okay, yeah, I don't believe you.
Oh no. We're all dead.
You're all dead. No. I'm
We're
just
dead.
We're ghosts, right?
So I guess the first to arrive would be Xana. So you,
Mhm.
not even realizing what's happening, the scene changes from this dimly lit bar to like this sort of bright room, and it's like it's very intricately painted, and there's like statues on the walls. It's like this big circular room, and then like a few seconds later, Sunset poofs in, and so does Brenane, and then a few seconds after that, the rest of the party is all inside this circular room.
I go,
And-
that was gnarly.
And after a few seconds, a very, very old-looking human enters the room, and he's got like this long beard and this gray long hair that's sort of frazzled and unkempt. And he sort of says, "Oh, well, who might we have here?
We have Deckard Cain, apparently. All right.
Stay a while. and let-
Mission, yes.
Oh my god.
All right. So hi, Darathra sent us to warn you folks of the impending giant invasion. She's still up there laughing. Did she just mute herself? I think so. Anyway.
She must have. It says, Darathra over in
In Tribor.
Tribor. Is that correct? Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the rumors that you may have heard about the giant invasion is true. They come in search of something, and they are destroying everything in their path. She sent us to warn you and to spread the word.
Well, if this is true, then it could be a great sign of peril for humans, all the small races, really.
No.
Agreed.
Well, perhaps then I should call a formal meeting. But as for you, perhaps I can show you something that might help you in your journeys ahead.
Please.
Ooh.
Follow me. And he sort of like, with the staff in hand, just slowly starts walking forward, and
Does
it's
he
like awkwardly slow.
does he leave red
Aw.
potions in his wake?
He does not.
Darn.
Well, I asked on the journey, I asked him, you said it was peril for all the lower races, right? So does that also count for trolls that are of lower hierarchy in the order, I guess?
I'm afraid not, no.
No, okay. Alright, darling.
Mainly for civilized life.
I see.
For
Dang.
many years, the giants were kept at bay. Not sure what has changed now, but perhaps this is what we need to investigate. So, as he's talking and walking, you guys end up going like, and Xana, you might have to make like some sort of survival check or something, but you do go up a spiral staircase.
Oh no. Alright. Hold on a second. What's the...
10.
Do I fall a little on
Yeah.
the rail?
You get
You
dizzy.
get dizzy and you start like waving back and forth. And you
It's
definitely
the
don't know
wine.
where you are.
I have to
It's
pick her up
definitely
and
the-
just carry her.
But eventually he reaches a floor that he was meaning to reach, and he opens the door and he goes inside. And inside is like this gigantic empty, like totally empty room, and the floor is like marked entirely with like these glyphs and runes, these huge circles with elven language written in here and there. And he says, "This is a teleportation circle. For those who are not of arcane mind, it essentially means that it can teleport you to another location that has a teleportation circle. The major cities here typically have one."
Oh, so it's a fast travel point.
And basically he explains this to you.
Cool.
So each
Neverwinter-
circle
Okay.
is a city that has a teleportation circle. So now that you know about them and you have at least access to this one in Everland, you can now use it to teleport to any other major city that has a teleportation circle.
Alright, I'm writing
So-
these down.
We
Mirabar,
need
never
the
you-
glyphs.
Will we get to keep that like on our main screen so we don't have to write it down?
Yeah, I mean it should be in your in the journal section now that I've shown it to you.
Nice.
Loud.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So there's
Is it a
5
journal?
locations. Okay.
Wait, where? Journal?
It's the if you go to
The
the second tab over in the upper right, Vinny.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
see a bunch of the player names.
Oh.
On the very bottom, it says Inner Circles. That's the
Oh.
document. So if you click
Okay.
on that, it'll bring that back up again.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Do we have to like find the glyphs and stuff to activate them, or is it always activatable?
No, as long as they are still within working order, you should be able to just use them to teleport to whichever city you mean to.
Will the person on the
Cool.
other end give us any trouble for using them?
They shouldn't, as long as they're being used within regulation. I assume that, well, I guess I should say, at this point going forward, you have permission of the Harpers to use the teleportation circle.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have like a badge or something that shows that?
No.
So we just use your name?
Yes, that will suffice.
All
I
right.
jump in the center and I try to teleport to Loudwater because it sounds cool.
Great.
And then And then I come
Okay.
right back.
Boom, you teleport there. It's not quite as nice looking room, but also a large, basically empty room. And then you just decide to jump back.
Wow.
Oh, guys, you guys gotta try this.
We spend the entire day just jumping
So-
between these. Okay.
Yeah.
So you may use my name, and they should know that you are a friend.
I'm so sorry.
Bless
All
you.
right. Deckard Keen. Got it.
Bless you.
Okay.
That's why I said that like 3 times, because nobody's asked for this guy's name.
I'm just calling him Deckard Kane from here on out.
What is his name?
What's his name?
Deckard Kane.
Is it really?
No.
Oh.
I wrote it down. Okay. Darn. All right.
So how far are we away from Samaran Hall? We're in Elborn, right? Or Everlund, I'm sorry. So we're not very far from...
We're in Everland now.
Right.
Mhm.
Right, but how far are we away from Samorian Hall? Where we can get that giant sword? Are we very far
It's northwest
Hang on.
from here.
northwest?
Hmm. I guess before we go, can we tell? Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'll wait.
So you are in Everland, and if so, yeah.
Silvery Moon is north, and then we head west to Zamorvan Hall.
That's that.
Before we leave, can we ask him, what was I going to ask him? Again, Zathara, or Dorathra sent us to you to warn. Are you able to warn the surrounding areas of this troll invasion? Are you able to get word out?
Yes, we will do our due diligence here.
Okay.
The Hopper's reach is long, but typically we work in cells more as one fluid organization, so we will do our best to get the word out, and we will also do our research to see if there's something that we can do to bolster ourselves against the threat.
Yes, and if you happen to learn any information in your research, please seek us out, let us know so we can fight the good fight.
Yes. Should we
Yes.
give him our business card of the nameless ones? Or not the nameless ones, the natural one.
The natural one.
Is that
The
what we
natural
decided on, the
ones.
natural ones?
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
That's gonna take another hour to decide, so why
Yeah.
don't we just stick with the natural ones until we're not fighting?
Do we get
Everything.
any experience for completing that side quest or no?
Yes. But also, he says, "Here, come with me," and he continues walking a bit further. And he arrives, and he says, "I'll be right back," and he goes into a room, and he comes back out with, like, this little box, like, sort of this wooden box.
Hmm.
And he says, "This is for you. Hopefully it will help you." And he hands it to you. And inside, if you were to look, which I assume you do,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that there are 6 spell scrolls.
Okay.
So,
Spell scrolls.
They're a
They
little
are-
one-time use kind of thing.
yes. So, you can see that one of them is Dispel Magic, one is Fly, one is Magic Weapon, one is Sending, one is Tongues, and the last one is Water Breathing.
I
I'm
snatched
going in
fly.
the water.
I got Dispel, Fly, Sending, Tongues, Water Breathing, and there was one more that I missed.
Dispel Magic, Fly, Magic Weapon.
Weapon, okay. Who wants to hold on to these scrolls?
I could put them in my sack.
Yeah, but if they get destroyed, if your sack gets a tear or whatever, you lose them all.
Yeah, I know.
So we should probably just assign one person to hold on to them until we need them.
All right, the most cowardly, Saberwolf. I guess you can keep them.
And Saberwolf's Meat Shields is the new name of our guild.
No.
You want me to hold on to him?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll put him in my inventory. One moment.
All right. So I don't know if you have to add 6 individual scrolls to your thing.
Should I just put 6 magic scrolls.
Yeah, well, do you want to name
Are they-
them in your inventory so we don't forget what they are?
Yeah, let's see. So, dispel magic.
Yeah, so you can either add six items one at a time, or maybe like 6 and then scrolls, and then in parentheses add what each scroll is. Up
I'll
to
do
you.
the latter. That would
What-
be easier. And then as we use one, I can just delete it from the
Okay,
list.
that works.
So, Crowan says, "You'll always have a home here in Everland. Just come to the Moongleam Tower. That's where we are now. And if you need to discuss things, ask questions, whatever you may need, you may bring your queries here. We will do our best."
Alrighty.
Okay,
And,
so I have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna. Okay, so I have dispel, magic, tongues, fly, water breathing. What were the other two?
There's sending, there's dispel magic, fly, sending, tongues, water breathing, and a weapon. Is it
Magic weapon.
magic weapon?
Okay. Got it.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And Saberwolf, as you are looking at these scrolls and passing them over to Renane, you feel something land on your shoulder, and you look over, and it's a house cat, but it has wings,
Oh.
and it starts rubbing his head against you.
Okay.
How cute.
Is the guy? What is this?
And he looks over and he like sort of smiles and hobbles over and starts scratching it under his chin. He says, "Oh, these are our tressums."
Tressums, are they friendly?
"Oh yes, of course these ones are. There are our little pets here at the tower."
That's
Aw.
nice. Okay. Are they capable of any sort of combat, or are they just for
Oh my-
they house pets?
Wow.
We typically just use them for companionship, but they could find some use if you creative enough, I suppose.
I see.
I try
Okay.
One
and
of the
pet it.
haversacks.
Can I pet it?
Sure, make an animal handling check.
Seriously? I'm a cat. It should automatically like me.
It's on my shoulder, so be nice to it.
Cats don't automatically like each other, okay?
Oh.
But you know where to scratch a cat, and you sort of get it right behind the ears, and it seems to be pretty receptive to your pets.
Okay.
All right.
I want the
is it-
kitty.
I try to steal it and then put it in my haversack.
Oh, seriously? Why is it that? Okay, I can't have nice
I'm
things.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
it's
kidding.
fine.
Are you kidding, or are you being serious?
I steal it to pet it. I don't really put it in my haversack because I think I just remembered that it could suffocate, so I give it back to Saberwolf.
All right, make an animal handling check.
Oh. Oh, good.
Okay, yeah, you're just giving it scritches and scratches as you go to grab it. You think about stuffing it in your sack, but then realize that you would kill it, and then you hand it back. He says, "He seems to have taken a liking to you."
All right. Well, if it would like to come along, great. I don't want it to die though in combat, so
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone needs to protect it with their lives.
is it smart enough to listen to commands, or what kind of intelligence is
Hide.
this creature? A tressum. Okay. Is it?
It's quite intelligent, you will find,
I see.
more so than your typical beasts.
All right.
Well, I don't. He's not actually giving it to us, is he? Or is it just wanting pets?
Is that what this is? It's not actually.
If you guys want it, he'll let you take it.
I'd say we keep it and then
Oh,
We could use it as a distraction measure.
yeah,
Yeah, and he could be like
a scout
fl-
too. He can scout before we
Whoa.
head into an area.
I don't know about scouting.
No, he can fly. I mean, if it can fly,
Yes,
it
true,
can
he
it can
can
fly
fly.
up high, and
Yeah.
we can communicate with animals. At least some of us can. So, and then in
Yeah.
combat, we can tell it to stay in the hut, like stay, and then we'll chain it there so it can't hurt itself.
Yeah, I'll put a sleep on it or something.
Or we
Or
can
hideous
just,
laughter.
wow.
So my big worry is that Is there any danger for the Tressum to kill the chicken?
I'd rather have a Tressum than a chicken.
We should trade. We should trade. Give him the chicken for the Tressum.
And the wagon wheel.
You took the wagon wheel?
He's been lugging it this entire time.
I've been dragging it behind me, breathing heavily with each step.
The trail is just littered with this big divot. Like this huge divot we've ruined the trail from.
Right.
The Giants are like, which way do you think they went? I don't know.
Yeah.
Only there was a big old line that just like followed them.
Yes.
That's funny.
All right. Well, yeah. We can keep the Tressum. And I guess we'll just hang out with us for a while, and so as long as we keep it safe. A mischievous. Mischievous though.
That's fine. That's just like me. I'm mischievous.
Does it eat berries? I mean, do we have to give it food? I'm hoping it can
Well, yeah.
They prefer meat.
meat.
Ah, yes.
Oh no.
I'm assuming it
I.
knows how to hunt.
Oh yes, they're quite handy.
You
Okay.
could probably get food for us.
All right.
They could.
Mhm.
They can take care of themselves in some respects.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if they would like to come along with us, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Can you guys actually see its stat block or no?
No.
What do you mean stat block?
I just
Like
see
you only see the bio and info, right?
Correct. I
Yeah.
don't see anything else. I don't see if it has any attack or nothing like that.
Okay, you should be able to. If you reopen it, you should be able to see it now.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Handout.
I don't see it.
I see it. Character sheet.
Oh, under monsters. Okay, down there. Oh, I
I
see it.
clicked
Yeah. Oh, wow. Armor class 12.
I don't see it.
On the very bottom of the, are you on the character, the second
Yeah.
tab over? On the very bottom where it says NPCs, then monsters, then Tressum.
Okay.
Not the handout Tressum, but the monsters Tressum.
Wow.
Claws.
Well, melee weapon attack reach 5 feet.
It has 5 hit points though, so again, I'm more inclined to use it as a scouting tool and
Yeah.
than an
Oh,
actual.
Damage immunity is poison.
Detect invisibility.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I have that, I think.
Mm.
Okay.
No, that's one of my skills.
Is that a passive ability of it? Like it's always active, or does that use some kind of spell slot?
What's that? The detect visibility?
Yeah, the detect invisibility. Yeah.
No. That just is. If it's within 60 feet of it, then the Tressum can see
Did
it.
you give him poison sense so that I didn't have to keep
Okay.
being
So
paranoid?
is Tressum just the name of the creature?
What?
So does the Tressum have an actual name?
We can give it one, I'm sure.
Yeah, you guys are really good at picking out names.
Frisky.
What about
Felix.
I'm Sarah.
Or Gabby.
Felix.
After my dog.
Or Gabby.
Felix.
what about Mister? It's Tressum
Hey, man.
backwards.
Or Scotty.
We'll come up with one later.
Systemer.
Systemer.
Yeah,
No.
it's just Tressum, but like
No.
scrambled.
No.
No.
Mr. Esty.
What is my name?
No. Okay. Next.
Meow meow.
So as Crowan is leading you guys out of the tower, you guys see that there's like many other of these Tressums that are just flying and lazing about inside the tower.
Wow, cool.
Want them all.
And then he leads you outside, or to the front door, I should say. And he says, "Remember, if you need the teleportation circle or anything else, feel free to return here."
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't think our destination though is within that teleportation thing.
This
No.
right here is the actual tower that you guys were in. That's Moongleam Tower.
Moongleam. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So, is there anything to do in town before we leave? Is there anything that we need? Do you guys need to recover any supplies, or I'm sure this place has some kind of shop.
Mirror
My
did.
shop.
You
Are
guys
there any
good?
are there any interesting landmarks we could explore, or anything like that?
Mm,
Or is it
Yeah.
just a
Um. I mean, not exactly. I'll say that this here is it's called the. I believe it's. Let me double check so I don't misspeak.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. It is called the Hall of Elders, and that's kind of like their government. They elect elders who vote on issues. Um, like just recently or semi-recently, they voted for Evelyn to leave the Lord's Alliance. Um, so they make big decisions like that.
Okay.
This here is like their armory and barracks, so they have like a standing army. And as you guys, that is a terrible arrow.
I love it.
I mean, as you guys walked in, you could see that there was people patrolling the top of the walls. The city itself is like very clean and well kept. The roads are wide. It's just a well established city.
Gotcha. Yeah, feel free to put exclamation points on the map as far as where the quest givers are. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
yeah?
Yeah. I'm kidding.
Okay.
So basically, this is the Brexit of D&D,
Yeah.
I guess.
Need easy mode D&D.
Are you taking the dog out?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. So, do we want to then go northwest on the map to our next destination? I mean, on the way is that silver. Unless there's something to buy at a shop somewhere, if you guys need something. There's that silver mist or silver whatever it was, to possibly steal from the Margastar family or whatever. Silvery Moon, I think it was. Do we really want to do that?
Maybe we could barter or buy some magic items from them instead of
Well,
trying to
magic
steal them.
items are expensive. I don't think
That's
we would
true.
afford them. Unless they have a quest for us that they could...
I was just thinking that.
Or
yeah.
maybe appeal to our desire to save the land from the giants. It would be in their best interest to help us out, in which case we wouldn't need to steal anything. So maybe try and talk first and persuade, and if that doesn't work, at least we would have gotten the lay of the land and see like how fortified this place is before we decide on whether or not we want to steal or attempt to.
That's a good idea.
What's the rest of you think?
I agree with you guys. I don't think there's reason to steal.
Yeah, I don't either. I would want to do that anyway, if there's no other option.
I can steal if needed, but
Yeah, we've
Seems
never done criminal acts yet in our D&D campaign. It was
I'm
I'll go with
very
majority.
well. I know, Lily, you don't mind, right?
What?
You don't mind stealing.
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
Mm.
I am a criminal, but
What do you want to do? What would you feel comfortable with? Or what's your
Huh?
idea?
well,
To know
Oh.
the story behind it
Okay.
before stealing it.
Okay. Yeah, more information would be awesome. All right. So can we then start traveling? I'm sure Xana would just try and talk to more animals. Stuff more of those cats in her bag before we tried to leave. So, yeah, I guess we should just head northwest unless we need something. But okay.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Okay.
you can go.
Sounds good.
All right, Nick. Let's travel northwest. I'd like to still use my detect giants along the way, just to make sure that we're not taken by surprise.
Okay.
So, Silvery Moon, here we come.
Do, 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 do.
The Free Moon is where the cache of magic items are.
Correct. So,
So are we just gonna ask around and see what we can find? What was his name again?
I have it written down. Let me see here. Orthavir said,
Orthavir?
yeah, Orthavir said the Margastar family. I'm sure I wrote that down wrong. Detached house on property. So I'm guessing there's this large estate. There's an attached house that actually has the cache of magic items. But I'm guessing the estate is where we would need to go first and talk to these people, the family.
Yeah.
All right. So we decided to head north, hun.
Yep.
And we're going to talk to the Margastar family, whatever their name is, first,
okay.
to see if we can persuade them to give us the magic items that we need, rather than
I
try and
wouldn't
steal
say
them.
not even let them know that we know about them. I'm just curious of what happened or what the story
Okay.
is.
Well, yeah.
between
Then
him
we
and
can
them.
approach. Yeah. Let's see if we can talk to them first and get as much information as we can
Okay.
before we start trying to steal.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
See what their security's like and all that jazz.
Mhm.
So, all right, Nick. We'd like to head north to Silvery Moon.
Okay. You do detect as you're traveling, not constantly, but to the west there in the Silverwood,
Okay.
you detect some giants.
All right. Are they far enough away to where are they headed toward us? Can I sense, or
Are they headed to the Mortar family?
The what?
I don't know. Whatever the family's name is, Mortar.
no?
Morcar.
The Margastar. No. Are they? What direction are they heading?
They seem to be like stationed. They don't seem to be moving.
Okay.
So you're not 100% sure, but they are deep enough within the woods that you don't think that they are going to be wandering out or anything like
Good
that.
to know. All right.
I
so,
wonder if the family has cahoots with them.
Well,
You never know.
It's good to know that
Who
they're
knows?
there.
Well, I was thinking maybe Ever. What is the map on the map? It's like Evermores. I don't know what that means.
Where are you? What are you talking about?
Like next to Silver Moon, if you go to the left.
Ever.
The big.
Oh,
The Evermores
Right here.
are. It's like a huge swampland.
Maybe that's where their home is.
I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
giant
I don't know if giants can survive in swampland. I don't know. I can't imagine they make good swimmers. I don't know how deep the swamp is.
mhm.
Well,
Swamp giants. I don't know. Who
If
knows?
there is such a thing, I don't know.
If there is such a thing, I know, right? Who knows?
All right. Do we make it to Silvery Moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a map for the actual city right now.
That's all right.
It's okay.
No problem.
But
That's cool.
yes, you can arrive there, and it's actually like a bigger and even nicer than Everland was. It is just like gorgeous, huge towers with banners flapping in the wind at the top of them. Just beautiful stone passageways everywhere you need to go. It
Okay.
is a very affluent-looking city.
Is there a guard nearby, and can we ask? Can you point us in the direction of the Margastar family, whatever they're called?
And he says, yes, the Margasters, they're quite well-renowned family here. Yes, if you travel this way and that way and then turn here, you will find them. And,
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So, how do we want to do this, guys?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah,
Probably
we're
knock on the door.
All right.
Well, who has the highest persuasion?
That I'll let Sunset and Xana.
Okay.
They've got the highest persuasion. I think.
it's just off of my charisma. I don't have anything extra in persuasion.
Okay.
Oh.
I know. Dragoon. I think. Don't you have a bonus to persuasion as a thief? Let me see what your plus is on that.
So I only have a +3.
Persuasion is +5.
Yeah, you've got a +5 to persuasion on yours. Okay.
I'm a +4 to intimidation.
Where's the pluses? Where do you see
So-
pluses?
Do you see the acrobatics and all that, hon? The test deception?
Yeah.
The number that's showing there to the left of
Yeah.
it, that is your
Yeah.
plus value.
That's why I get +10 on stealth and sleight of hand.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. So
Plus 10.
what's your?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I have 10 plus 10 stealth, 10 plus acrobatics, plus 7 sleight of hand.
Okay, Vinny,
That's
you go
fine.
through the whole list, Vinny. It's okay.
That's awesome. Plus 10. That's very, very impressive.
All right. So who has the highest persuasion?
Definitely not me.
I have 4 persuasion.
All right, so Vinny has a +5, so he should probably be up front. And I can always whisper questions to him as need be.
That'll work.
So Dragoon walks up to the door and knocks.
Can I be?
Okay.
Can I stand next to him?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, whoever
I
wants to
kinda
talk.
stand next to him.
That's
I'm short.
You're sure.
Can I
anyone
just
with
look around?
You know what?
Mhm.
Let's just end it there for today. I need to do a little bit more setup for this.
Sure.
This map doesn't have like my damn dynamic lighting going or anything like that. So
No
let's call it there
Okay.
for today,
okay.
No worries.
and we will pick this up. To give you an idea, it's like a gated house, so you guys would be
Oh.
standing outside of the gate.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So we would have to call them like, "Hey, Margador's family, come out!"
Wow.
Right.
I see. Is that
Alright.
why?
Well, there is a guard. There's guards posted outside. Too.
Oh, I
dark
see.
cards. Okay.
Is that why you wanted to invest? You wanted us to investigate the still giants?
No,
Oh.
I wasn't
He
trying
was
to push you guys there or anything like that. I just
no.
wanted to.
I had my detect giants thing.
Oh,
That's why he let
okay,
me know.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
okay.
but I
He's
I
not
didn't
prepared
quite
for
get
this right
the
now.
map finished. Yeah,
Right.
so
That's
I will
alright. No
get
worries.
this ready for next time, and we'll start off right here.
Cool.
Cool.
Well,
Awesome.
thanks for the
Sorry,
run, guys.
Nick.
Yes, thank you so much, Nick. Once again.
Yes.
Yep, I know it was a little bit weird this week, and I didn't get to do as much prep as I usually like to. So I
No,
apologize.
that's fine.
That's fine. We
That's
did-
fine. Yep,
fine.
that's fine.
Honestly, like I'm still like so impressed about how you are as a GM. Like it's mind-boggling to me, honestly.
That's because you've literally never had any other GM. I
Well, you know
guarantee.
what? Take it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I appreciate you guys. I just hope you're having fun. That's all. I
Oh, we
really
are.
care about.
I am.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Most
Oh,
definitely. Yep.
I hope you are too. Like
Yeah, that's
No,
important. You know.
I have fun. Yeah, it's collaborative storytelling, so you know I enjoy it.